Hello Space Nerds, my name is Anthony England. I am the creator of Tiny Space Academy and the sole developer at Full Orbit Games. I'm excited to share with you this week's latest updates for Tiny Space Academy. So let's blast off. This is Developer Update, Episode 7. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. This helps with the YouTube algorithm. The more likes that these videos get, helps me share this game with more people. You can also follow my updates at fullorbitgames.com, Twitter, and Facebook. We also have an amazing Discord community with a bunch of awesome supporters. Come join us! We like chatting about all things space. Alright, let's get down to the latest updates. This last week, I released the mobile beta for Android and iOS. This was a stressful couple of days waiting for the approvals from Apple and Google. I had to do a bunch of hot fixes at the last moment, but all in all, it was a good release. So far, I have received a ton of feedback and suggestions on how to improve the game. I definitely feel that there is more interest in the mobile version than the PC at the moment. So optimizing the game for mobile has been a lot of work over the last month, but I'm glad I did it. After I hit the milestone of releasing the mobile beta, I needed to work on the next patch. With all the overwhelming feedback from the beta testers, I made a ton of user requested changes as well as fixed a few glitches. Here are some of the highlights from the latest patch. I started with the beta tester request to improve the assembly module rotation. The original design was decent, but you couldn't get a very accurate rotation. I added the ability to manually enter the angle of degrees that you wanted. I also made the rotation slider bigger. Unfortunately, these changes made the rotation window a lot bigger. So I also added the ability to hide the rotation window, since I know how important vertical space is on mobile. I'm fairly happy with how this turned out. Another requested feature was the ability to purchase items faster on mobile. Before, when you clicked on a module, a tooltip would pop up and would allow the player to buy from the tooltip. I made this process a little bit more streamlined. Now, if you click on the module, it will automatically purchase. If you want to view the item stats, you have to press and hold the module button for 0.5 seconds and then a tooltip will appear. I added touch feedbacks using a circle progression bar so that the player knows when the pop-up will appear. Now players can build their rockets lightning fast. Here are a few other major changes that are in this patch. I increased the touch zoom responsiveness. This function is much smoother now. I changed the science module rewards. You will now get different points based on location. I added a touchscreen option for PC in settings. You can also scale your user interface manually. There are a bunch of other changes and fixes. Please feel free to take a look at the patch notes for more details. So, what's coming next? I plan to launch the Apple and Google Play App Stores this week, so players can start to wishlist the game. Doing this will also help with Tiny Space Academy visibility on launch day. My goal is to get it featured, but this requires a ton of support from the players like you. I am also going to start work on the next patch. Some of the highlights would be adding a tutorial, the ability to sell science points for currency, the ability to upgrade unlocked parts with science points. I am also going to add Pluto and a few other celestial objects for players to hunt down. I have a decent list already planned for this next patch, and as I get more feedback from the beta testers, I am sure this list will grow. Well, that's all I have for you for this week. If you watched the entire video and gotten this far, I do appreciate it. I want to give a special thanks to the community and your support. Your questions and conversations about space really inspire me to make this the best 2D space game out there. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Please also leave any comments and questions below. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support.